usual pre-departure craziness, and I was just looking at some stuff in my back cabin and getting some ropes ready, and I found out that there's a little sprinkly leak in my exhaust hose. And also doing my engine check, I found that my alternator belt was completely eaten away. I didn't think that would happen because I just exchanged it in Cartagena. So yeah, that was like last minute repairs, but I was lucky that Maria came over and gave me a hand and she fixed the exhaust pipe, and I was taking care of this bugger. And well, now I'm really gonna take a small shower and then it's time to leave. I'm pretty super excited and a bit tired already. But maybe it's good because maybe then it helps me to actually sleep during my 20 minutes sleep that I get during my journey. Well, let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Alright, I'm off. I actually sailed off anchor with my main, which was really nice. And now I am sailing 4.7 knots just out of the entrance of San Blas. I'll be there in 2 hours. I'm still running the engine a little bit just to charge my batteries up to the fullest, and also I'm using the autopilot right now. So I'm going to do that for another hour, then I'm going to set my wind vane, and then let's see how the waves are outside there. My little timer ready for my sleeping later on. My 20 minutes sleeping, rest, whatever. And that's it. It's a bit rolly already, but this is nothing in comparison to what we're going to be dealing with outside. Anyways, spirit is still good. My wind vane is steering incredibly well. I mean, we've been having courses from close haul to nearly half wind, and she just loves it. And even with the big waves coming right from the side, throwing Karl round and around, she's a beauty. I love her. Really, best mate ever. this is the second day at sea. Nearly 48 hours, and I have to say, touch wood, that the conditions so far have been as the weather forecast had promised. And I've had winds, or I'm having winds between 10 and 20 knots, and mostly around 15. I am doing pretty good speed. Karl has been doing, in the beginning we were a bit slower, would be between 4 and 4.5, but now the last 12 hours maybe we've been doing mostly above 4.5 and up to 6 knots. And even with 2 reefs in. So I think we have a little bit of current in our favor too. But yeah, the first 24 hours were a bit hard for me because the beginning was okay. There's the entrance to the San Blas Islands between the, I took the entrance, or I went out west of the Hollandaise Islands, and both big entrances to the San Blas, they have these 10-meter hatches where it goes from 100-meter depth of water to 10, and there's these huge breaking waves that build up there. So when I went out, I was all in a good mood. I was happy and jolly, and then I saw these breakers and I was like, whoa, what? So I decided to go around them as best as I could, but it was about, yeah, maybe half an hour, 3/4 of an hour that I went through the craziest washing machine ever. And yeah, I had a bit of shaking knees after that, or while it's that, I guess. But then everything settled down, and it was a good first night. The only thing is that I'm really bad in eating on passages still. I haven't figured it out yet, so due to not having anything in the stomach, or hardly anything, and then with the waves being 2.5 to 3 something, it was a bit rough the first 24 hours, and then if I'm outside it's okay, I'm mostly outside, but then sometimes when the ship's coming by and I need to check my AIS and talk to them and ask them to change course and whatnot, then I do get seasick, and then I have to empty my stomach a little bit. Well, because I'm much faster than I thought I would be. Usually I'm doing like an average of 4.5, so that's what I calculated with for my arrival. But now I'm up to an average of 5, maybe even a bit above 5. It's about 60 miles to the entrance of San Andres, and I will get there just early night, like around 10 or 11. So I'm wondering, instead of heaving 2 for the whole night and going in the morning, there's the option of getting a pilot that can get you in, and maybe if they do that at night as well, that's an option to go in at night. I mean, there is a channel with buoys that are lit at night, but I just don't, there's lots of wrecks and lots of reefs, and I just don't want to risk losing my boat. And I want to check how much it costs to get a pilot, and then if it's reasonable, then I might do that instead of heaving 2 for ages. I arrived at 11 p.m. in San Andres, and I did decide to go in at night just because the channel was really well lit with a couple of lit buoys. Well, going in was straightforward, then anchoring at night with quite a bit of wind with a couple of boats around, that wasn't the best idea in the world, and I'm probably not going to do that again. But good thing, when I arrived in the anchor bay, someone was already waiting for me at the dock. But more about that next week.